The setting is... Hey, folks, hey, welcome back. Radio. Better show off air than on air. Right here on AM 1170. The Answer. This is the Barona Circle Track segment, and we've got Dirt Dude on the line. Hey, Dirt Dude, how you doing, bud?
Not bad. How you guys doing?
Oh, good. We're sitting here talking to Mike Thing and his experience out of Cocopah. Now, you called the races when he was racing that night?
Yeah, I called that one at Cocopah. And just to let you a little bit of information, he's raced at our track from the junior sprints and then did the pony stocks, but he took off for a while. He was racing motocross for a while.
Oh, really?
He came back.
You were doing motocross, huh?
Yeah, we did that for a few years and took a break from cars, but we got hurt on motorcycles too much, so we went back to the cage.
You think?
Yeah.
As old as I am, not this January, but the January before, 4 broken ribs and a punctured lung, taking a flat track motorcycle class. I knew I could do it, but that's another story.
Yeah, 6 weeks of recovery.
Even like TJ.
Yeah.
TJ Dyke, he's always wanting to ride his motorcycle. I'm like, dude, that motorcycle just beats you up, and it's hard to recover from that. You stay in the car, you got the cage,
Right. Well, that's what Brittany says.
Roll is modified.
With age comes cage.
With age comes cage. That's a good one. We got to put that on a T-shirt.
Okay.
That's a great one.
You have to give credit to Brittany because she's the one that said it.
No, I'm not giving her any credit. So how'd Barona go do last night, son?
We actually did pretty good. Had 61 cars show up, about a little over about 500 fans, a little over 500 fans. It was kind of windy and a little warm for the first part of it. Then it kind of cooled down. It was really nice in the afternoon. Right after intermissions, got around to that first main event. It was just perfect. On our junior drivers, we'll just start off with them. Wyatt Bozanowski got his first main event win. That kid was a crack-up. Did a great job driving. Charlie Carty got another main event win in our Sportsman Mini Dwarfs. Into the Masters Mini Dwarfs, Jalen Gill got a main event win, and that was a good battle with Tommy Duarte. She's a girl that comes out of Yuma. They had a good battle going back and forth. So Tommy dropped a chain on her car, drifted out a couple times, and caught the berm. And those gears in the back, those gears that they have are really big, and they just got some dirt in it and kicked the chain off.
That's a bummer.
On to the big track now. This was an interesting night. Once again, the track, we're still learning the surface, but it did really well. It kind of went dry, slick. It's just because of the wind and the heat, but there was some moisture there. The modifieds were first up last night. Rolls-Royce Henry got a main event win.
All right.
That was a third main event win, and that was a good battle. If anyone can get to watch the video, one of our friends, Sue Fitzgibbons, taped it and put it on YouTube, and it was, a slide fest. These guys are like going back and forth, and that was like second and third. With Bill Miller, he comes from Yuma, came out to our track last night, ran against Mikey last weekend. He was out in front, pretty much kind of just checking out, and they reeled him back in, and then it's slide job between Bill Miller, the 77 Cold Dick, and then the one of Royce Henry, just back and forth. On the last lap, Cold Dick drives the car too hard into 3, spins it out in 4, and they take the white flag instead of the caution flag, and that's it. Once you take the white flag, the only other flag that comes after that's checkered flag. You're done. So it was a bummer, but it was just a phenomenal back and forth racing. That was really good. And then into the pony stocks, Eric Milcheski got his first main event win. That was good to see because he's been really trying out on that one. Had a couple of issues on the pros, a couple of changing places, DQs. I think they had to move some people around for a start. So Robert Minnick got a main event finish out of that one, even though he finished third. But by moving everybody around, he finished second. Moving everyone around, he got to that one. Mad Dog Mike Lewell had a main event win as we had our supers out there. And going into Pure Stocks was a good run. Lynn Davis did a good job holding everybody off. She got her first main event win. Into Dwarf Cars, good run last night. John Isabella had a rocket, man. It just was out in front. Robert Peters was charging up from the back. He got his third Hard Charger Award That means you passed the most cars, or you had the best passes of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his third one. Brittany finished 8th in the dwarf cars. And then on to our last ones was the street stocks, Brian Brown, and one of the young guns out there, Jake Triska, had a good battle going back and forth. And Jake Triska is kind of underpowered. He's just getting into this. And Brian Brown's a heavy hitter. I mean, he has a lot of main event wins. And they kind of just kept with each other last night. And it was really good to see Jake running that good. I mean, he's due. I'll be talking to him sometime soon, I know, because he's just got a great car going. So that was pretty much the night. I got a couple things I want to jump into. Next race, May 19th, California Lightning Sprints. That's the return of Lightning Sprints. It's been probably about 10 years since we've had California Lightning Sprints at the track. Really anticipating that's going to be a good show. They are guaranteeing at least 25 cars showing up.
Wow.
California Lightning Sprints. And we're going to be on KUSI on Friday the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
With the Lightning Sprints.
That's excellent, yeah.
And then the next race after that is the figure 8 race. And then May 16th,
That's the one we're going to.
you didn't cover this, May 16th, El Cajon Car Show. That's going to be kids' night. So a lot of junior drivers out there, a lot of junior drivers from our track, covering everything from motocross, junior dragsters, our junior drivers, some off-road racers that are racing in the junior division stuff. So it's all about the junior drivers and the kids and El Cajon.
Now, that's the Cajon Classic Cruise, correct?
Yeah, that's their normal Wednesday night.
Right.
On
cruise,
May 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kids' classic cruise night.
Right. Which is cool. It's down here, and I don't know if they're going to close. They think they're going to close the streets off?
Yep, they do, and then they put the kids on the promenade instead of having all the cars, the normal car show. They have the kids out there on the promenade.
Gotcha.
Wow, that's cool.
That's excellent. That's
So
excellent.
they pretty much they get their spotlight. They get a little bit of a feature on there. And then remember, next Sunday is Mother's Day, so.
What's that mean?
That means I get an In-N-Out burger.
Oh, is that
That's what I do on Mother's Day.
You have an In-N-Out
Because I'm the
burger.
coolest mom, and I don't require a brunch
Oh,
or a big fancy dinner at
Mike's
a
all
steakhouse.
happy with you, too. He's
I
on
go
there
to
thumbing.
In-N-Out Burger with my kid.
There you go. Well, hey, it's cheaper than a brunch.
And it's catching on because I'm going next Sunday after radio with one of my other mom friends.
With her, okay.
Whose
I
kids
see.
are schmucks.
I see. Well, we're not going to go there.
But, yeah. Anyway, that's what that means to me. I'm sorry.
Sherry sitting there with you guys? Sherry thing?
Say what?
Is Sherry thing sitting there with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, but she's not
here.
talking. She's off air.
videotaping.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look at her now because I'm going to ask her a question.
Okay,
Sherry,
Dirt Dude has a
when we're
question for you.
Well, hold on.
She's
She's got to get her headset on. Hang
Hold
on.
on a second. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Now you're going to get technical on us.
Okay.
See that, Sherry?
Hang on to that question.
No, we'll put you
We're
on.
getting there. But in the meantime, on June 2nd, that's when I finally got a hotel room at the Barona Casino, and Dave and I are going to come to the figure 8 night.
I'm excited about that. I hope you guys have a great time. I mean, we'll make sure you find the concession stand this time. Maybe you hook you up with a hamburger. That way you don't have to whine about it.
All right, she's on.
Okay, you can ask her the question now.
Okay, Sherry, are you going to be out watching your son race next weekend?
Of course I'm going to be there.
That's a silly question.
What?
Well, I'm leading up to this. Will you sing my national anthem for me, please?
Oh, of course I will. Thank you for asking.
Not the whole family, but you and your daughter both sang our national anthem at Barona Speedway for the longest time. Great voices. And then, so when I was out there at Kokopah, I was like, well, I don't have a national anthem. I have one that I carry with me, but it's always best to have it live. So if you're out there, will you sing the national anthem for me, please?
Oh,
Sherry?
awesome. Yes, of course. Thank you for asking.
How
Yeah.
cool. And by the way, folks, she only charges $500. That's $500 for every national anthem. Right? Yeah, see, she's agreed to that.
That's May 19th to hear Sherry Thing sing the national anthem
All right.
with
how
her
cool.
daughter,
What's your daughter's name?
Emily,
Emily?
and Emily Thing.
Emily's over there going, I want $500. That's what she wants. She wants that $500.
Yeah, so that's cool. All right, so now you got your national anthem sung by professional singers.
There you go. How cool is that? That'll save you having to sing.
Perfect.
Yay. Well, we locked that up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, have you been putting our shows on your website? Now that I caught you off guard.
I I leave that all up to my personal assistant.
brother.
Because he has the best way of editing it and panning photos.
Perfect.
And,
Okay.
she just makes it look so production perfect. I'm just like, if I throw it on there, it's like you're lucky if you get anything downloaded.
Well, there is something to be said for that, I'm sure.
That would be, I got to throw the name on Brittany Sandoval, our personal assistant. She does a great job of, getting this on Facebook, getting this on YouTube.
Yeah, she does.
Linking it with Barona Speedway.
She's a school teacher. What do you expect? She's organized and she knows what she's doing, right?
She knows how to communicate.
Yeah, she surely does.
That's what teachers are good
All
at.
right, bud. Hey, thanks a lot for calling in. If you want to keep listening, we're going to keep Mike here till the end of the show, and we're going to do another segment with him at the last 15 of this show. So you can stay on the line or you can turn on a radio if you have one.
It's playing in the background right now. I'm eating pina colada Oreo thin cookies and listening to the show.
Yes.
What? You are crazy.
You're totally crazy. All right, folks. Barona Speedway. That's Dirt Dude. Make sure you check him out.
Pina
All right,
colada
go to
what?
I don't know. BaronaSpeedway.com. BaronaSpeedway.com.
Yes. All right.
All right.
And on Facebook, you can look us up on Racer Radio. We have a Facebook page, and we'd like to have you like us.
We would.
And pay attention.
Don't forget about Brittany.
And Brittany. Brittany 37 is on Facebook also.
That's right. And everybody needs to go, like Brittany.
Yes, they do.
Absolutely.
All right. Happy trails. Till next week.
On KCBQ AM 1170.
The Answer.
Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds?